T minus 1 minute. T minus 50 seconds. T minus 40 seconds. T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Rips the helmet off Rudolph's head and then eventually swings it and hits him in the head.
1, 2, 3. Well, you're not hardcore. But let you live hardcore. And the letter of the rich was way hardcore. Yeah! Now we're
What's up? Good evening. Welcome to another edition of Hardcore Challenge Live, the official webcast of the Hardcore Challenge, which is, if you didn't know, the pinnacle of fantasy football competition. Because if you're not playing in the Hardcore Challenge, you're basically just in preseason, hoping you get that call up. You're in the minor leagues. You're A-ball, whatever the fuck you call it in the goddamn baseball. You're basically in that, waiting to take that step up. It's season 13. We had the live draft this Sunday, AFC, NFC. It went down. You may have watched it. You may have caught some of it. You may not have. But regardless, it still went down. Season 13, AFC and NFC is fully loaded, and it wouldn't be a draft in the Hardcore Challenge without immediate controversy. There was controversy right after the draft. Am I shocked? No, none whatsoever. First off, we had several owners who couldn't get in the room. We had connection issues in the studio. It was just complete madness. But it seemed like everybody got on, basically, except for Buckerator 2002. Reggie did not seem to get on right away. He had quite a few auto picks. He had this wild, crazy draft. No defensive guys. A plethora of wide receivers and running backs. And some people were calling foul. Questioning his draft tactics. Questioning if they were legal per the rules of the league. And here's basically the rule of the league per the draft and how you select your players in the draft. If a player's on the fucking board when it comes to you, if you auto pick it, you do whatever. If you want to pick all fucking quarterbacks and kickers, go right ahead. It's going to be very difficult for you to build a team that way, since there will be no talent out in the waiver wire for you to do so. But if you would like to draft all fucking kickers and quarterbacks, you could. However, before the fucking ball goes in the air for Thursday Night Football of Week 1, your roster must be legal. And you must carry that legal roster through the entire rest of the fucking season, or you will be penalized accordingly. So, regardless of whatever goofy draft tactic you would like to use, you still have to be legal, and you have to carry the mandatory defensive bench player or individual bench player or team defense on your bench. You have to fill that mandatory defensive spot all the way through. You have to have your guys properly shuffled into their IR position, or you've had to pick up a guy to replace them. You've had to do all of that. But the most important one, you must maintain a defensive player on your bench at all times. Now, defensive means team or individual. When we added the second individual defensive flex player last year, we added the bench spot to support it. That bench spot, that 7th bench spot, is specifically for defense only. It is not for you to hoard another fucking running back or wide receiver to try and get past some goofy thing that you've got or one of your bye weeks. That's not what it's for. You can't even shuffle one out and shuffle one in. You need to, every time we go and check, there better be somebody in there, or we're going to start penalizing this year. We've got 4 owners that are new. The rest of you all know better. And the rules committee, we will decide what penalties based on a case-by-case basis. There's nothing goes carte blanche, man. You got to discuss it. Everything's a case-by-case basis. Because some of you are more crooked bastards than the rest. So, we got to size it out. So, that's what's going down. All the controversy of the draft. But it's all behind us. Everybody's got a team. Just make sure your shit's legal before kickoff of Thursday Night Football when the Cowboys come and play the Bucks. That's pretty much about it for that part of it. Let's move the hell on, shall we? There's a new poll up. We put a new poll up. It's on the bottom corner of your league page. Let me take you there for those of you that are slow, don't know where the polls are. Because I know some of you are. It's down here. Down here. See down here in the bottom corner? That is where your poll is. New poll up right now. Which new guy will have the most success in their first season in the Hardcore Challenge? We got the Emperors. We got Just Win, baby. We got Scarlet and Gray. And we got the greatest show on paper. So far, the greatest show on paper appears to be leading. Raymond, what's up, brother? Appears to be leading. So, go vote. We've got poll in both conferences up right now. So go check that shit out. Cast your vote. Which one of these new 4? All 4 are in the NFC. So they're going to have to play around with each other as the regular season goes on. They're all 4 in the same conference. The AFC is a complete reboot. The AFC is solid. No, but the NFC is one of the last 2 championships. Maybe they're just running people off. They're too brutal over in the NFC. They're already all fighting over fucking money. It's like a goddamn thread about 20 comments. All pissed off, all calling each other cheaters. Fucking trying to make some money. COVID's got people going crazy. All right, moving on. I thought we'd get right into it. Instead of waiting until next week, we'll expound on it a little next week and dig a little more into the nuts and bolts of the rivalry that is and is going to be the Week 1 Game of the Week in the Hardcore Challenge. Week 1 Game of the Week. It's you look across all of the games in the AFC and the NFC that are going down in the Hardcore Challenge, and everybody's playing a division rival in the first week. Your first 3 games are divisional. Your last 3 games are divisional. So you're playing one of these division rivals that you played several times. So you're looking across the landscape, and I really didn't see a lot of playoff matchups from the year before, matchups with teams that were playoff teams the year before. But there's one that kind of shined out among all the rest when you looked at all of the games, and it's taking place in the Wild West division of the AFC. And it's taking place between 2 teams who made the playoffs last season, and both made the playoffs with much controversy wrapped around both. Both teams were sitting at 8-5 going in. Actually, they were both separated. There was a little separation. One was ahead, one was chasing coming into the final week, but they both ended up 8-5 as Stinky Pinky lost his final game of the season, and the streaking King Salami on a 5-game winning streak had caught his ass. They were tied at 8-5, and then it all started to unravel. King Salami thought he had caught him, thought he had a chance at a division crown. But then, the fucking about 20 tiebreakers later, after you figured out that they split head-to-head in 2020, then it goes down to how you faced off against other teams with the same record, how you did in your fucking division, this, that, and the other. And Stinky Pinky won about fucking 6 tiebreakers down, and he ends up getting the division. Now, not only did he get the division, he got a first-round bye as the number 2 seed. Where did King Salami end up? Well, he ended up the 6th seed, dropped all the way down because the other wild card happened to be in the Great White North at a 9-4 in Knox Vegas Anarchy, and that bumps King Salami all the way down to the 6th seed. So he went from a possible division crown and a first round bye to the 6th seed. Historically, they have battled tight. In the first season when King Salami joined the league, as Stinky Pinky was already a returning champion, a hardcore challenge champion, they went 0-1-1, a loss and a tie for Stinky Pinky in the first matchup, as King Salami kind of got the better in the first time. But then after that, 2 straight sweeps as 4 straight wins for Stinky Pinky in 2018, 2019. They split last year. If you're following the math, I want you to have to take your shoes off. Stinky Pinky, 5-2-1 against King Salami. King Salami, 2-5-1 against Stinky Pinky. Last year was a split. You had the big controversy of the playoffs getting in. It didn't really matter because All Pro Afro took both of them down. Bang, bang! Probably would have done it anyway, regardless of where the hell they were placed. Joe wasn't fucking around last year, man. He's put us up points. But with that controversy, they face off this season, season 13, in week 1. That's your game of the week in the AFC Wild West Division. Stinky Pinky versus King Salami. Is this King Salami's year to step up? Has he won the division? Let me see. King Salami has never won the division. Last year was his first playoff appearance in 2020. First time he'd made the playoffs. Been in the league since 2017. This is his year? We'll see. We'll see. Big game of the week there to kick it off. Big game of the week. Want to throw a trade reminder out there to everybody. We know you're going to start to see those trades come in. You're going to start to see that little trade machines percolating out there. Y'all, I know you fucking planning and scheming. I'm going to start barking up my tree for too long. Some crazy shit. Trying to trade you this for that. And like, what are you thinking? 2 days. 48 hours from the second we are notified of the trade before that sucker's pushed through. So that means if you want to make kickoff by Thursday night, we better have your trade by that time on Tuesday night. Otherwise, it is not going through. You all voted that rule in. I used to love pushing fucking trades through. I used to say 5 minutes before kickoff, man. Y'all can make a game day trade. I didn't give a shit. But no! We're a democracy here. Y'all voted that shit down. So there's a 48-hour strict rule in for trades, and I will not let you slide in on that. Y'all voted it in, so it's our job as the rules committee to enforce the rules that have been voted in, and that's one of them we strictly enforce. So 48 hours for all trades. Rules committee, it's myself. It is Prime, Matt, owner of the Beaver Street Roar. It was our vice president for years and years, our only other vice president for years and years also, Tom Mandich, our winningest owner. He's, his name's on the damn trophy, for Christ's sakes. He's 3-time champion. He's also in the rules committee. And our reigning champion, Corey Pack Attack, is back from the NFC. He is also on the rules committee. So if you got an issue, you don't want to bring it to me, bring it to one of the other 3. And we've got a group chat between the 4 of us, and we'll discuss any issues and weigh in accordingly. If you think somebody's shady, you think I'm doing some shady shit and you don't want to bring it to me, bring it to one of those guys. But we will handle it accordingly. There is money on the line, so we like to make sure everything is completely on the up and up, and this league is handled accordingly. So if you have any issues, that's why we got a rules committee. It seemed kind of stupid to keep voting for a vice president. It was the same guys running every year, and so we got a rules committee now. If you got an issue, check it out. We've all got eyes on the NFC and the AFC, and we're able to manage everything. We've all got manager privileges, so whatever you need, we can take care of it. If I'm not around, one of these other guys can get it done. So hit us up if you got any grievances. This is the new showtime of Hardcore Challenge Live. It's going to be on Wednesday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. So mark it on your calendar. Do what you got to do. If you're in the league, owners, make sure you're here. Air your grievances, speak in the thing, and whatever. How about 12 a.m. Wednesday? For what? No. 48 hours is 48 hours. Y'all voted the damn rule in. What, you were a fucking amendment? This ain't the Bill of Rights. Get the hell out of here. God damn, Corey. Jeez, fucking. God, we got a whining champ out here. What the? Jesus Christ. This is what we get. We get back-to-back fucking Packers winning, and this is what happens. Everything goes to shit. All right. God damn. Why are my sound effects not working tonight? What the hell is going on? I still got to get that good midget that works around here. Oh! There we go. Oh! Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. All right. Let's do the rundown to give you all your due credit, Corey. Oh, Corey. I know. But here's the rundown. All the guys, yada yada. They've all won before, and I know I haven't won one yet, and it's neither some of the other. And we're all sick of seeing their fucking names. So let's get somebody new up there. Although we have had somebody new the last couple of years, it's nice to see some new blood in there. Let's keep it rolling this year. Let's get some new fresh blood winning that cup. And maybe it'll be one of these guys, so we can get one of these guys out of the matrix of poo. These little poo nuggets floating around, that the ones that have been here the longest and done the least. I mean, you've got Mo Better Butter up there, who had the winless season in 2018. He's got no playoff wins. He's been around since 2017 in the expansion. You got my boy Matt up there on top. Come on, Keep. Joined in 2010. He's got one playoff appearance in 2015 and no playoff wins. Not even a division crown. No, that was a division crown. I didn't go back. I stand corrected. That was a division crown. So his one, he does got that little division crown over there from 2015. But damn, come on, bro. It's been going. That's over a decade now. You need to get that playoff win. You got to get off the snide this season. So King Salami, he's in the freaking game of the week. And he's a little floating poo nugget. So, and then, of course, we'll give the guys credit. It's the ones, the GOATs, the greatest of all times in the hardcore challenge, the ones that have done, have achieved the most since they've been in the league. I would be at number 11. I just didn't quite fucking make it. I'd be at number 11. I've got an appearance, but I don't have a ring. Every one of these guys has a ring except for number 10. That's the Beaver Street Roar. That's Prime's team. And he's Prime is... He's got it done, man. He's 5 total playoff wins. He's got what has he got? He's got 5 division crowns. He's got a conference championship in 2019. 2 hardcore bowl appearances. He's led the league in scoring twice. Most recently, 2019. So he deserves to be on there. He is one of the he's one of the GOATs here in the league. I'm close to being a GOAT. Close. I just gotta get in there again, man. I gotta get in the playoffs again, so I got a shot. I gotta get in there. So that's it. That's really all we got to talk about. That's a lot. We got a lot going on. I'll try to dig a little more into the nuts and bolts of everything that we need to make sure we touch upon next week. But pretty much, get your roster in order. Make sure your roster's legal, and really, that's it. Make sure you get your trades in by next Tuesday night so you can make the deadline for Thursday Night Football. And, man, let's rock and roll. Let's get this thing going. It's time. Lucky number 13. Season 13. It's been a long time coming. And I think we're going to have one of our best seasons ever. We've got some solid owners in this league, and it's going to be a fun one. I look forward to it. Wednesday nights is our new static show schedule. I'm going to do my damnedest to make sure to keep this one every night. My Raider Nation reports on Tuesday night, so knocking this one out on Wednesday night, the very next night just works perfect. Do these 2 shows, and we'll keep those rocking, and away we go. The NFL season's upon us. Hardcore Challenge Season 13 is upon us. Are you ready for the challenge? Get shit together. Get your roster legal. No more cheaters now. NFC's over there going nuts. Good luck. Game on.